Hi. Hi guys. Um Looking for content here, to be honest. I'm on my hands and knees, pleading and begging, grabbing the side hips, begging the content gods to bless me with something to make a video over that's not like terribly depressing. Like Texas is underwater as of this video. Texas is almost completely submerged in water, and Jeffrey Epstein is immune to punishment. But don't nah, I mean, what am I gonna say about that? In this content drought, I have thought of something even better than sad news, which is what all of you just want. All of you just want sad news. No, no. Look at this. I have demanded from ChatGPT that it provide me with its 20. Wait, hold on. Don't read them yet. That it provide me with 25 movie hot takes. ChatGPT, we're going to see if. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. Are these hot takes even crazy? I'm not going to introduce anymore. You guys aren't stupid. Well, maybe some of you are. I wonder what my IQ is compared to all of you. All right. Anyways, we're not gonna do any more introductions. So, 25 movie hot takes. Number one, The Dark Knight isn't even the best Batman movie. By the way, I read a couple of them. I won't lie. I won't lie to you guys. The Dark Knight isn't even the best Batman movie. Is that a hot take? That might be a hot take. The new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson is good. If you think Robert Pattinson is a bad Batman, then you were just a hater, and you were probably Team Edward, weren't you? The new Robert Pattinson Batman movie is really good. I gave it a rewatch, and it maybe wasn't quite as good on the second watch. Honestly, Christian Bale as Batman, it's the voice. I don't want to sound like a sheep. I don't want to sound like a sheep, but it is the voice. Christian Bale's Batman voice is not good. Sounds goofy. It sounds silly, but man, is that movie good. I don't know if this is fully a hot take, but it's not. It's not true. This is a hot take. What the fuck? This is a hot take, actually. The Dark Knight is probably the best Batman movie. I've never seen La La Land. I've never seen it. I don't plan to. Next. The MCU peaked with Winter Soldier, not Endgame. No. What? No, ChatGPT. That's silly. What? Endgame was awesome. Infinity War was awesome. No, this is a hot take. That's not true at all. Winter Soldier, that's like not even halfway through the real MCU. You still got the Guardians movies, the other Avengers movies. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's silly. Hot take. Bad. Bad AI. Titanic is way too long for a movie where we already know the ending. Probably. Titanic's not for me. The boat sinks. Jack dies. Quentin Tarantino needs an editor more than he needs another foot scene. Guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Tarantino movies. The best one is Django, easily. I didn't really like Inglorious Bastards. I don't really like reading subtitles for half the movie. There's a lot of not English. The end is silly. I think it's too silly. The whole killing, the way that they kill Hitler, it's not entertaining that way. Um, I think its point is that the movies probably need to be shorter. Could be true. Could be true. Is it a hot take? I don't think it's a hot take. Fast and Furious franchise should have ended after Tokyo Drift. I haven't seen all those movies. Probably. I mean, there's like 10 of them, right? But they all have made like $1 trillion, so probably a hot take just for that. Animated movies often have better storytelling than most Oscar winners. The Oscars are fucking stupid. The Oscars are stupid. The Oscar winners are stupid. Animated movies usually are pretty fucking awesome because they just care more. Pixar, DreamWorks is actually the goat. Not a hot take. Avatar 2009 was visually cool, but forgettable in literally every other way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking remember anything from this movie except that at the end the blue guy fights a dude in a big suit, right? This movie is very forgettable. How this movie is the highest grossing one of all time is absolutely beyond me. That is ridiculous. Not a hot take. Cold take. Will Ferrell movies aged like milk, not wine? I think the humor might actually be a little. You know what? No, that's not true. Actually, Anchorman is still really damn funny. Step Brothers is still really really funny. No, that's not true. Hot take. Bad. Hereditary is terrifying, but Midsummer is just weird for weird's sake. I think that's true, but I think that's kind of the point of Midsummer. I mean, Midsummer is a weird fucking movie. It was directed by the same guy, right? Is that why it's making this point? Hereditary is really scary. Midsummer is very unsettling. I don't even know. No, hot take, bad. Marvel's Phase 4 wasn't that bad. You all just got older and cynical. This could be fucking true. This could be a cold take. So Phase 4 is everything after Endgame. I'm one of those people where I didn't fucking like it. I did not like Phase 4. Am I just getting old and cynical? Back in my day, Iron Man was all we cared about. Yeah, that could be true. That might be a cold take, guys. I mean, I know we all like have like our reasons. I certainly do on why Phase 4 makes me fucking soft when I watch it. We might be getting a little bit too like gripey about it, to be honest. There hasn't been a genuinely great comedy movie since 2015. I think this is true. I don't think there are really that many funny movies these days. I don't, because Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell and the fucking funny people, Kevin James, they stopped making movies, and they were the ones who were really funny. Steve Carell, um, that I agree with this. I can't. What comedy movies have come out in that time? I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up. A movie being slow burn doesn't automatically make it good. That's not a hot take at all. Of course, it has to be a good movie. Silly ChatGPT. Cold. What did I say for this one? This is a cold take. This is cold. Yeah, okay. The the Oscars don't matter and haven't for over a decade. That is so true. They don't fucking. They're so out of touch. The Oscars are painfully out of touch. I don't like it. A24 is the new hipster horror, and it's getting formulaic. Did I say that word right? What does that even fucking mean? A24, they make a lot of those. Actually, you know what? Now I'm saying it out loud. I think I kind of understand what it's trying to say. Cold. Cold take. 14 is as well. Movie trailers in 2025 show way too much. Literally cold take. Very cold. I agree with this. Horror movies today are more creative than superhero films. That is probably fucking true. That's a good one, ChatGPT. Cold. Disney live action remakes are cash grabs and rarely even try to improve the original. Yeah, but we know that they are. Don't try and bullshit me. I mean, this is a cold take, but like we already knew that. That's not a take at all. That's just like we know, Disney knows, Mickey's fucking bleeding me dry, getting every last drop out of me. Jared Leto isn't misunderstood. He's just a bad actor. Hot take. Jared Leto. Uh, Although he did have a movie made more billions of dollars. The Hunger Games movies hold up better than the Harry Potter films. That is very hot take. Harry Potter's fucking good, right? Wingardium Leviosa. I would use that to. Actually, I'm not gonna fucking go there. I thought of something absolutely diabolical. The FBI agent watching me would absolutely burst through my door if I just said that. People pretend to love Inception and Interstellar more than they actually do. That's probably a cold take. That is probably a cold. Well, hold on. Have I been fucking doing this wrong the whole time? That is a hot take, but I agree with it. So to me, that's a cold take. Okay, I don't fucking know what I've been doing this whole time, to be honest. Agreed. I think this is a. I think a lot of people are like, all the film nerds love it, so they love it too. I agree with that, actually. The Matrix only needed one movie. The sequels diluted everything iconic. That's probably true, actually. Agreed. Rom-com Rom-coms from the early 2000s are better than anything Netflix makes now. I make things that are better than Netflix now, and I make garbage. Netflix does not make good stuff at all. So, true, because by default, Hollywood is obsessed with nostalgia because they're out of ideas. Yeah, that is pretty much as true as it fucking gets. Hollywood is still shitting out shit. Yeah. A bad ending can ruin an entire movie. And yes, I'm talking about Don't Worry, Darling. Corny AI. Don't Worry, Darling. I didn't even really mind its ending. Is that a hot take? A bad ending can absolutely no, it can. It can ruin a movie if it's really that bad. It's asking me if I want to turn this into a YouTube tier list or rant script. Maybe I should have just done that. Maybe I should have just read right off of the AI chat bot. Although maybe you guys would put it into a transcript and figure out. I don't know. Anyways, so ChatGPT might have something to say about all this. The AIs are getting advanced. They're thinking better than humans do now because some of these are actually pretty good takes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Goodbye.